Looking forward if they get by this one. How will they play against Duke? You know, will they play a little smaller? Will Taco be an influence?
Stolen by the Rams.
Long way
Beat
to go,
it to Van. And he'll shoot a couple.
Long way to go in this one. Particularly where they can press, but they don't seem to have the fire defensively, do they?
You know, not like what we saw at the very start of the game.
Well,
Jim, great point. They came out a lot of intensity, active bodies and hands, and they look almost a little bit defeated right now because of the offense and the inability to score the basketball. But defense is their calling card, and they got to up that intensity here to get back in this game.
Well, as many times as you get denied by Taco Fall, or he influences what you're trying to do, it does get demoralizing.
Well, if you have an armpit block on you, it would shake you up a little bit.
Doesn't help your confidence level.
Oh. Nothing here. Pick up full court.
And I like Van, too. They like to see him get going. Can attack. And here's the press that they like.
I think you made a great point at UCF when they have 4 ball handlers out there able to deal with this pressure from VCU, excuse me. It's made a world of difference here. Big substitution, or excuse me, adjustment by Johnny Dawkins. Going small to try to deal with this pressure. It's helped them go on this run midway through the first half.
Into Allen. Try to trap
Nice
him, and they
steal.
steal it. Yes, Evans puts it up short. Williams to follow up. Finally, a first field goal of the second half.
And that should feed their energy a little bit. On the ball, press. There's the trap. Now the rotation. And they may make you pay for it at this end.
Going to go ahead and take the open shot. And he gets the 3.
I love that attack mode. Birch can shoot it.
That basket a minute ago by Williams. 11 minutes and 18 seconds between made baskets. And a backcourt violation on the Rams.
And that was tough for Silva even to bend down and touch, wasn't it?
It was, but right now UCF taking a page out of VCU's book with their pressure, denying, disrupting defensively. I'll tell you, talk about a possible matchup if UCF is able to continue with this performance. And Johnny Dawkins, Coach K, I think of Kevin White, the athletic director at Duke, and his son, Danny White, the AD at UCF.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of storylines here.
And that's an offensive foul.
I got to kick him declaring the national championship in football a couple years ago.
That's right.
Well, of course, a longtime assistant under Coach K. He was at Duke long enough as an assistant to be on the bench at 3 Final Fours, including the 2001 title won in Minneapolis by Duke. Of course, he was the player in 1986, the leader of that remarkable bunch that took Coach K to a Final Four for the first time.
Down in Dallas.
Jim, I'm glad you brought that up. Johnny Dawkins, the first elite high school player to commit to Coach K when it wasn't fashionable, really set the stage for his great success of talent.
De Jesus with a 3.
Showing some life here.
Blowing this thing open.
They are really aggressive on both ends of the floor.
There's a 3. Answering back finally. Shot by Crowfield. And that's the first 3 of the night for the Rams. Now 1 out of 14. Lob and hacked by Santos Silva.
He plays hard, doesn't he?
Oh, wow.
A little backcourt. Does he use that arm, or is that just a little bit of a, it's just a little bit of a fake, I think.
Yeah.
Got his arm tangled up.
Allen's not that strong.
By the way, Billis would be upset. He told me he was the first elite player.
Oh, man.
Of course, there it is. Dawkins, as a player in the tournament, 3 appearances, lost to Louisville in the title game in Dallas. 10 appearances with Duke as an assistant, 3 Final Fours, and the championship.
You know what's interesting with Johnny Dawkins, had that stint there at Stanford in the last few years. There was a lot of uncertainty about his job situation. Was let go.